Hello, trading is closed on January 3rd, 2022. Start the new year off with our disclaimer. It's my trading plan for tomorrow the 4th. Don't forget I can be completely wrong and all trades should be at your own risk. This is a pattern with the early low, which is what we called for. We also said that this late move, New Year's Eve, was suspect because of the time and shouldn't be too hard to completely reverse it, and that's what we did. We're looking for higher prices, even if we didn't close higher, but we got the higher prices and closed higher too. So new target for tomorrow, 47.72.48. If we don't gap up smartly, that's my call. We got a signal early in the morning to buy. We dropped first, that was called false, and then the signal paid off. MEJT says this rally won't stick. Gives us the target. This had the potential to be a very negative pattern. It's bad enough when you gap down, when you move down sharply like this in this pattern. It's usually a low to high pattern. Early weakness typically leads to more weakness even if the rest of the day rallies. But with just about 15 minutes left to trade, we hadn't even cleared the early high. I mean, if you have this strong gap up and you never beat this high and close under all these highs, that's a high likelihood you're just going to keep on dropping. And so when you rally like this, bears let a good opportunity slip away from them. Doesn't mean they can't recover, but usually when you have a good negative setup like that and it doesn't pay off, you increase the chances of a big move in the other direction. So it isn't impossible that we gap up tomorrow and take this off the table. Now we've rallied right up to the lows of this consolidation. It's a logical place for it to stop, and if we start down right from the open, it still is a bearish pattern. But it wouldn't take much for us to gap up and take this high out. And if that happens, which I'm not predicting one way or the other, it's kind of hard to maintain the case that we're going down a lot. So bears really have to make the most of the opportunity they have, or else they're going to drop the soap once again. Tomorrow's pattern has the early low. It could gap up. The early weakness in today's bullish pattern usually, not always, usually leads to more weakness even if the rest of the day rallies. There is a lower MEJT target, and if we don't gap up smartly, it's likely to print. We also stalled right at the lows of the prior consolidation. It's natural resistance. But that being said, the bears never got the confirmation they needed of last week's rejection of the all-time high. We avoided a potentially bearish pattern near the close, and breadth improved once again. The move lower from the all-time high is overlapping and therefore corrective. Just isn't the action I was looking for, to be perfectly honest. The bear case hasn't failed yet, but certainly it could. It's in danger. And if you're a bear, you really want to start moving down hard and fast pretty soon. And if you don't, the patterns I've been talking about just could fail. We never got the confirmation of the rejection of the highs. So tomorrow has the early low. We have a lower target. Futures are down, albeit slightly. If we just keep dropping tomorrow, things are still going according to plan, but it wouldn't take too much from here to kill the whole bear case. So the bears better move down hard and fast tomorrow, or it's going to be tough to stop more new highs from coming. And that's today's call.